We're here at the NYSC Annual Pride Summit, and it is an honor to welcome Chloë Ryan, founder and CEO of Acrylic Robotics, who has some incredible artwork on display that was very important, of course, here at the Pride Summit. Chloë, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Super excited to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you. What does pride mean to you?
I think pride for me is all about how can you bring your whole self into your whole life, and that includes the workplace. And yeah, for me, as a founder of my company, how can I demonstrate pride in all aspects of my identity, all the complexities and nuances of what make me me, and role model that for others in my organization and others in the world more broadly. So yeah, Pride is a really exciting time of the year, and I think it's a chance to reflect for everyone, whether you're part of the queer community or not, on what are all of these other parts of yourself that you might not be bringing and showcasing in especially the workplace, and how can you celebrate those?
We have some beautiful artwork behind us. In fact, this particular piece gifted to the New York Stock Exchange president, Lynn Martin. What was your role in creating this?
So I'm the founder CEO of a company called Acrylic Robotics. We are building we've built the world's first way to produce quality textured artwork at scale using robots. So we capture how an artist paints on a digital tablet interface. So you can imagine an artist painting on an iPad, and then you can imagine a big robotic arm actually dipping in paint and replaying those brushstrokes. Idea being that we can offer something that's far higher quality than a standard photo print. So, this is a company that I started. I will say though, I can't take credit for the art itself. We've got a talented full-time artist with us. Their name is C. Douglas Fish. They're a non-binary artist. So this work is by them. They painted, layer by layer using our technology, and then it was brought to life with our robots. So again, I'm the creator of the concept, but I'm not the creator of the art.
What does it mean to be at the Stock Exchange today, celebrating Pride?
I think for me, it's an exciting recognition of both early stage, startup companies, right? Like New York Stock Exchange is the home of, the home of big business around the world. And so, I think celebrating the various stages of a company's life cycle, and then also the arts. Like if I think about the New York Stock Exchange, I don't really think about arts and culture, but I think it's hugely important for the business world to integrate with arts and technology as well. So I'm excited to be mixing all of those things together. And I think certainly on a personal level, it's exciting to be gifting this to the president of the New York Stock Exchange and be here showcasing all those things.
Yeah, it was a beautiful presentation, certainly on stage, and a beautiful piece of artwork that I know your robotics really was able to fuel. Chloë, what excites you about the future?
So many things. I think if everybody who knows me says that I'm just a very excited person, and I'm always thinking about the future. I think at Acrylic, I'm excited about our mission of how can we make the world a more beautiful place. That's really important to me. I didn't grow up surrounded by art. I think that there's this idea that art is only for rich people, and I just think that's categorically untrue. And so I'm so excited to be championing a world where there's just more art everywhere, more art on all sorts of walls, and also a world that supports all different sorts of artists, not just those, the select few who've made it into the gallery system, but a lot of these underrepresented voices. Like, I think art is such a critical part of societal culture and critique and dialogue, and it's so important to have various voices at the table, and art is such a powerful way of bringing about change in the world. And so, I'm excited to build a platform to allow for all sorts of different types of artists to, showcase what their world looks like and bring about the change that they wish to see.
Yeah, and finally, what else is in store for you in celebrating Pride this month?
I think, there's the outward aspects, I think this is, we'll end with we'll do all of the talks and then fun party, but I think that there's also an internal side to Pride of, how can you reflect on not just like, yay, so exciting Pride, but also what are the elements, what are the challenges that you are still facing, and I think for me, my response to the first question of internal reflection and introspection on what are the parts of myself that I'm still not bringing into the workplace, and how can I use Pride as a catalyst for bringing the multifaceted diamond that I am, and supporting others in my team who might not have this position of spotlight that I have to do the same.
Amazing. Chloë Ryan, founder and CEO of Acrylic Robotics, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.